Hey again everyone, thanks for joining me. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. I know ours was. It was very uneventful, no drama, and don't you love no drama. Before I get into the discussion today, I want to answer a poster just real quickly. I read your post and saw that it was deleted, so I won't mention your name. That this land was built on, or this country rather, was built on stolen land with stolen people. And to a degree, some of that is true, but it's a very small part, especially in this year, of significance. There's a time when these issues are no longer significant. Not to discount somebody's pain or someone's tragic history, because all of us have had tragic histories. All. And nobody's innocent. Okay? What I read to you was directly from my great-great-grandfather when he was a child. Actually, when he wrote the book, he was an adult, but this was in the late 1800s when they helped build this nation. And those things are absent in there. The stealing of land or the use of people, both are absent in his memoirs. And the reason why I brought it up, that it was not propaganda, is that I don't believe that he had any reason 150 years ago to make up propaganda. That is a tool of the elite today, the psychopaths that are influencing and in charge of things today. They are pitting people against each other on purpose. Y'all know that, right? This is the largest triangulation in history. Y'all get that, I hope. And that has everything to do with our issues today. From the top down, from the psychopaths that are influencing, people are gullible. People are not educated, and maybe not everybody's, all there. Sometimes I wonder if I'm all there, have some humility about it. But when I mentioned it, it wasn't to ruffle your feathers, but rather to give some information that maybe you're not really getting the whole story. The winners write history. You all know that, right? You have to figure out who it benefits. Who does this history benefit? When they tell you this over and over again, you're a victim, you're a victim, you're a victim, you're a victim. And then you look at another group of people that are always, and this is from our friend Connor. How you doing, bud? Hope everything's good. Always a victim or always a hero, never a villain. But somehow large groups of our population are always the villain. So are they really the villain? All the time? All day? Every single time that we... No, they're not. And I think you're skipping over that. And it's continuing to have repercussions over and over again. This divide and conquer issue that we are seeing, that we know so much what a narcissist does. They will divide people, they'll divide families up. There's a second part to that. Once they divide people, whether it's a family or a nation, the second part is they insert something, usually some piece of information or some idea that benefits the narcissist or the psychopath, and that's what they're doing here right now. All right, so I'm not going to apologize for reading my grandfather's memoirs. I believe it 100%, and if you don't like it, you can go to another channel. So, anyhow, to carry on, the topic was division. How does the narcissist divide? The narcissist will divide you from your neighbors, they will divide you from your family, your coworkers, people who could be your friends. I've seen it too many times when I rolled up on someone I'd never met before, ever in my life, and they had that look, and I'm wondering to myself, why are you looking at me like that? Because you can see the wheels turning, like, this is the guy, that's the one. And you don't have any idea what has happened. You have no idea what's transpired. So there's the division. And inserted between you and this person or these people is the idea that the narcissist put in their head. Make no mistake about this, though, the narcissists do this to each other. One that I knew, and I was working in a completely different place, their parents showed up and began talking shit about them. And I thought, well, who would air your kids' dirt? I was an adult, but a young adult, and this person is a young adult. And I listened to their mother tear them down to me. And I thought that was so odd that no matter if what you're saying is true or not, that you decide that it's okay to air that to people. And actually, I heard it again through some I don't want to say third generation, but more than triangulation through a third party, that she had said this about her daughter. And I thought it was not just in poor taste, but very diseased and very dark and evil. And that is part of how the narcissist keeps control over the people around them. It's really dark stuff. I'm not completely 100% not guilty of ever saying something negative about someone. And I am quite often hard on people, and I know that. However, depending on what you do and what you say and how you say it and to who you say it to, the motivations behind it are everything. Many times when I would roll up on these folks that had information that was wrong information, it was distorted information, and it was never good information, so you know it wasn't designed to help you. If someone's lying to you or about you, generally it's not for your benefit. The only time that it's probably good that someone's lying to you is if they're planning maybe a surprise birthday party for you. Maybe that's okay. Then you say, yeah, we're going to go to this place, and then you show up and surprise, and all your friends that love and care about you, and they all talk good about you. Yeah, that's not in the narcs agenda. Trust me on this. So anyhow, I hope that when I tell you this, and I tell you these things, when I read that, and I wasn't trying to ruffle a feather. Actually, I don't care if I ruffle your feathers. All right. Anyway, so to wrap that up, the narcissist, when they divide, they're dividing you with something. They're dividing you from other people, and they are conquering through their misinformation and disinformation. It's happening on a personal scale, and it's happening on a global scale too. This is bad stuff. These people are in serious control, and we're in serious peril if we don't wake up to this. Anyway, this is the Saturday update. I hope that was informative or at least entertaining for a minute, and I think that's all. All right. Thanks again, and I hope to see y'all again real soon.